Hi, I'm Joe Schmidt, the developer of IncTrak, the site that allows you to manage your employee stock option plans for both administrators and optionees. The following video will show you how to set up a company in IncTrak. Just navigate to shared.inctrak.com. Log in. There are other videos how to register for your site. In this case, I'll be logging with Google. Once logged into IncTrak.com, you want to go to the company section. The first thing we'll do is set up a participant. And we'll create a new participant. And we'll create one. We'll make this participant a founder. We won't give him a user access right now, but if we had, he would be allowed to log in and use IncTrak's system to view his holdings. And click Submit. We now have one participant in the system. I can navigate back to the participant list and see this participant. I can select him and enter information and reset his username, email address, and password. I'll now create another participant of a type of employee, and we will give her options. Again, for this demonstration, no user action, so account will not be created for her. So now I have two participants in the system. If you have many participants in the system, you can use the search bar to search for particular participants. As you can see, I can search for Mary simply by starting to type her last name. I will now go to the company section and create a new stock class. I'll create a stock class called Preferred Shared. And make 100,000 shares available to the company. Again, with all IncTrak systems, you can navigate back using the breadcrumb trail and edit existing entries. So here I'll create one more stock class. I'll create the common stock class. And enter 10 million shares. I can then look at all the stock classes in my company. I can then create links to the stockholders. Here I'll create a new stockholder. I'll select Joe. I'll say he has preferred shares. He purchased the shares in 2017. He purchased them for 10 cents a share, and he purchased 250,000 shares. This way you can keep a record of all the stockholders in your company. Similarly, I can create option plans. So in this case, I will create an option plan. I will name this Common Stock Option Plan 2017. It pulls shares out of the common stock class and will allocate 5 million shares to this plan. I then can create vesting schedules to go against this plan. So here I'll create a new schedule. For this one, I'll create a 4-year vesting schedule with a 1-year cliff. So the first period is going to be one period for 1 year. It'll accumulate 25%, and this happens once. So the period duration is 1 year, the percentage is 25%, and this period happens once. I will then say I want to vest monthly a percentage I'm going to calculate the amounts and say it's for 36 periods. In this way, I create a 4-year vesting schedule where the first amount vests 25% after the first year, and then monthly every month afterwards, for 36 months for a 4-year vesting. Click Submit, and the plan is saved. Again, I can go back and edit this plan, edit this vesting schedule at any point. I will then create a termination, and this is a 10-year termination schedule to define when the option plan will terminate. This will terminate from the grant date in 10 years. I could also terminate from a specific date, from the vest start date, but for this case, I just want 10-year termination, and click Submit. I will then issue a grant to one of the participants in the plan. I'll create a new grant for Mary, selecting the common stock option plan, selecting the 4-year with 1-year cliff, a grant date of 1/1/2017, a vesting start date of 1/1/2017, an option price of 17 cents a share, and we're granting 100,000 shares with a termination date of a 10-year termination. Again, now I can see all the participants I have granted shares to. Now that I go to the home screen, I can see company information across all my holdings. So I have 1 option plan, 1 schedule, 2 participants, 1 grant. The total shares is 5 million. I've granted 100,000 out of that. There's 4,900,000 shares remaining to be granted. And this gives you an idea of all the different shares and information dashboard view. That's all you really need to do to set up all your company's option plan information. So in this way you can see all the option information and all the stockholders for your company. I hope you find IncTrak helpful in managing your employee stock option plan. If you have any questions, please send an email or use the etc. contact to send us questions, comments, or information. Thank you.